Hi everyone and welcome to my little corner. Like I introduced myself in my previous video, my name is Esther, Essie for short, and today I'll be sharing with you how I found out I had lupus, sorry, systemic lupus erythematosus. Like I said the other day, or my previous video, I'm still trying to learn the what's this called, the pronunciation of this thing that I was diagnosed with. So how did I find out, or how did I find out? It's a very long story, so I don't know how it's going to be like. Let me just make this video, then when I'm putting it all together I can decide to make it in two parts or just one part. So first of all, I got married in February this year. So when I came back home, when I um came back with my husband, I noticed I was having serious body pains. Like the body pains was out of it. It was like I wanted to die. There are days I cannot stand up from the bed, or my husband will have to press some massage a particular part of my body for me to stand up from the bed. It was bad. It was terrible. I thought it was stress from the wedding, so I didn't really think much about it. I also had some spots in my hand. If you can see, it's fading off already because I've started medications. So I had some stops on my elbows too, as you can see. Sorry, I don't know. So I had these things on my hand. I was like, wood from where? Where is it coming from? So what happened? I ignored it. I thought it was normal. I had, even on my ear, my nose, inside my nose, my face, I was having wound. Every day I would wake up with wound. I was like, which kind of wala is this one? Which kind of devil is this one? So I was even speaking to my mom. You know, African parents will say it's spiritual. They want to destroy your body. They want to destroy your face, so your husband will not find you attractive. Like I looked at those and I'm like, so far it's not like causing any negative thing, or like I'm making it sick or something. I just ignored it because I couldn't figure out what it actually could be. Something just coming out of your body. I'm like, it's just wound now. It will go. It's just a wound. It will go. Someone even prescribed a face cream for me then, and I used it and it was going. I was like, this is not even spiritual safe. All these African mothers. So last month I felt sick. My sickness not dey pass malaria. Sorry, I'm speaking pidgin. My sickness not dey pass malaria. So I got malaria drugs because it was signs of malaria I was having. You know, lack of appetite. What else was I even having? I was also having lack of appetite, fever. That usual malaria sign. That was what I was having. So I bought malaria drugs and took. I even had to take a week break from work. I was weak. I was just telling myself that it's like this malaria. It has eating deep inside my body. Oh. This one that is eating brought me down. So they I'm not fit go work because I normally, before, if I'm sick I can still go out. But this one it brought me. I was really down. My husband got malaria drugs. I took it. I resumed work the following week. I was dozing off anyhow in school, like when I'm not pregnant. I was I was I still felt that sickness inside, like I was not okay. Me, from cause now my body now. So from what was happening, I just knew that something is wrong. I'm not okay. Normally, after taking these drugs, I'm supposed to be fine. They even gave me antibiotics. So I resumed school because I teach. I resumed school. I was like, small thing like this, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I wasn't having any pain. Some days I'll have, some nights I'll have fever. So I resumed school for 1 week again, and the following week, that day I dressed up to go to work. I was weak. My husband was like, okay, let me help you. Let's just manage. You go. I told him that I don't think I can come down the stairs. Not to talk of going to school that day. And I called work and told them that I'm sick. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to come to school. So my husband went to the pharmacy and he explained my symptoms. He explained the body pains and everything. And they said it was malaria and typhoid. He got typhoid drugs since I've treated malaria. He got typhoid drugs and I started taking the typhoid drugs. I didn't go to school again for the whole of that week. I didn't go to work for the whole of that week because of how weak I was. So I got the typhoid drugs. I was taking it. A day, I think a day after I finished taking the typhoid drugs, I woke up at night to set exam questions because to set test questions because test was at the corner and I've not done anything. It's just sick. I just dey sick up and down. I woke up to set exam questions. I came down from bed, I looked at my feet like abi how dey pain me. My legs were swollen. I was like, ha, maybe by tomorrow, it will calm down. Like by morning it will calm down because I don't know why my feet will be swollen. Just my feet. So I still woke up the next day. After setting the exam question, I slept back. I woke up the next day. My feet were still swollen. My feet were still swollen. So what did I do? I went to school like that because excuses don't too much now. If you no wan do work, comot, someone else will do it. So I went to school now and the principal saw me and said, your legs are swollen, no, Esther. I was like, I just smiled. I was like, yes, ma. He was like, she was not explaining to me that if your legs are swollen or if your body parts are still swollen up like this, it has to do with an organ. So Esther, go and find out what's wrong with you and treat yourself. That was what she said. So like the thing just it broke me. I was like, when she said organ, I was like, organ care. So what did I do? I came back home. I told my husband about it, that the legs are still swollen and I want to go. So because we just packed in newly into this apartment, so I don't really know anywhere around. So someone described what's it called, health center around here for me. So I went there. The doctor said urinary infection. I was scared when I checked online what it was. All these things, when something has not happened to you, you don't really know what it's about, right? So the whole thing was just new to me. So the doctor said urinary infection. He didn't do any tests. He just gave me a referral to general hospital, the state's general hospital. So I went there again, and the way the doctors were behaving, acting like gods. It's past one. I don't want to take any. I'm not taking. I'm not. I don't want to attend to any patient again. They should wait for the night doctor. I came to the hospital by 12, but I should stay till midnight to see a doctor. You're looking at my legs. My legs are swollen. You know it's an emergency, but somehow you still want me to stay till midnight to see a doctor while you're there. That's by the way, actually. So what happened? This story is too long. I don't know how it's going to be like. So I was able to see the doctor, and they're giving me this kind of pity look, like whatever it is that is wrong with you is very, very serious. So I explained everything for him, starting from the wedding, all the signs I was having and everything. He was just shaking his head like, that kind of, you don't be for you. That kind of expression of, you don't enter. That was what he was giving to me. I was so scared. They now referred me to University Teaching Hospital. So I was like, this referral. Nobody's attending to me. They're just referring me. That means this thing is serious. So, but from what they were saying is that my kidney was affected. I came back home. I was crying. I was devastated. I was like, God, what is this? This was not the plan. This was not the covenant I had with you. This cannot be me. My kidney cannot be affected. I can't be sick. I was crying. I was crying. There is no history of organ failure or organ like someone having any issue with an organ in my family. So I was just scared. Like, where is it coming from? As you can see, guys, like see my face. I would have videoed my feet right now, but although it's for a reason, there is a reason why my face and feet is is swollen today. I will explain it in all my videos so that you guys can know. Oh no. So I came back home that day and I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain how I felt. But then, I've not really been diagnosed, but from the signs they were seeing, the swelling feet and face, they knew that an organ, it has to do with an organ, right? So the next day, since I don't know where my way around is, my husband that knows Lagos very well. So we went to the hospital, teaching hospital, and when I went there, a lot happened, sha. We sure saw a doctor, a nephrologist, and that was where the nephrologist was now explaining things to me. He said he sure said something about SLE, but I was not paying attention because I was like, is that kidney? I want to hear what is wrong with my kidney. That was the bone of contention for me because kidney is like an organ the body cannot do without. If you remove your two kidneys, I don't think you can live long, right? So everything he was saying was not interesting. He said something about SLE, but I was not paying attention. Is that kidney gone, gone, gone? I wanted to know what he was talking about. Sha said that you should not worry, that Kimberly, um, that they're going to run some tests to know what's wrong. I'm going to do scans and all that. So he gave me, if you see the list of tests he asked me to do, because I had to start telling my story from the beginning of the wedding. They'll be asking you questions. Do you feel like this? Do you feel like that? So you're like, why didn't you come since that time? Like when you said this, I'm like, the spots I was seeing on my hand, as you can see, the spots are still visible. See it? They're still a bit visible. It's just because I started medication, that's why it sees like it's fading off. So like I thought it was due to the loads I was carrying when I went for my wedding. The wounds, I didn't think much of it. It's going now, it's drying off. The medications are drying them off. So I didn't think much of it. I was explaining to him that this is why I didn't come to the hospital on time. Nigerians now, by the time you get to the hospital, they will start calling millions and millions of naira for you. Where you see that money? So I was just explaining things to him and he said, okay, that was shall stick early. So he said he gave us list of tests to run, and he said that like if he's what he thinks he is, like those tests they don't do it in Nigeria. Where did he even try explaining? He said they do like there's a lab here, but they take your blood to a foreign lab. They don't they can't diagnose it in Nigeria or something like that. This is the way he said it. So he referred us to that hospital. We spent so much running that test. We did all that test, and guys, guess what? My results came out, and I had systemic lupus erythematosus. Something I've never heard before. That was what I have. Or that was what they said I had. That was what the test results said I have. I don't know if I should continue this story because I'm mentally stressed already. It seems as I just got destabilized. Alright guys. Maybe there will be a part two. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just remembered the whole incident and I don't know how to feel. Bye guys.